welcome back to another video. My name is Matt, and in today's video we're going to be playing Sint Maarten 3 at Princess Juliana International Airport in Sint Maarten. If you've not seen any of my episodes, feel free to check them out on the channel, and there will be a link in the description to the last episode. If you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. It just helps me out and helps me grow the channel to bring you more content like this in the future. If you have any questions, comments or feedback around this video or any of my other ones, drop them in the comments or reach out to me directly and I'll take a look when I can. So into today's video then, so we're going back to Princess Juliana International Airport, famously known as Sint Maarten. It is a nice airport to play. I think we've only played it once or twice. I thought we'd mix things up a little bit. We've done a few episodes of custom schedules, special scenarios and things like that. So I thought we'll go back to Sint Maarten. It's been a while since we played it, and it's a little bit kind of a different airport to play compared to the rest. Kind of a smaller one. You'll see a lot of smaller planes and a few international stuff, but very nice scenery in terms of what it is. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a custom schedule. Last time we kind of played it, we made a custom schedule to make it busy. What we're going to do today is we're going to mix things up. We're going to use a custom schedule. It's going to have quite a few aircraft in, but not as crazy as last time. But I've brought in a little bit of VFR, just because it's been a long time since I've done it. I never include it in any of my custom schedules that I do, and I generally remove the majority of GA traffic out. But with it being a smaller airport, I thought, oh, we'll give VFR a go again. It's been a long time since I played anything with any VFR traffic. So just to mix things up a little bit, we'll have a quick look at some VFR and some other airliners that come in. So we're going to be using runway 10 just because we are going to be using traffic patterns. My radar style and energy design, airplane sets with my database, and preload 2 hours in. So just quickly show you the schedule. So this is what we ran last time. We ran this 4 PM hour here, which had 60 movements in. I bumped up the 1 PM hour, so we've got 20 arrivals, 20 departures. Still plenty of aircraft to go with. And we've obviously got to fit our GA movements in. I think there's one that does a couple of touch and goes, one with a low approach, and maybe a couple with a stop and go as well. I think 2 departures and 2 arrivals with the GA traffic. Hopefully we have no errors with the stuff. Non-VFR complaint, yeah, so we do have a couple of errors, which is a little bit of a shame. So we'll just kind of play it without it anyway, just to see what happens. But yeah, that's the schedule. We can see we've got a couple of errors because you can't use them planes for traffic. So we probably don't have as many. But nevertheless, we'll kind of still do what we've got planned. We're just going to use the one camera, which is going to be here, which is going to be the F8 camera. It gives us a view of everything. I'll tell you what, we're going to set one down the beach as well, actually. Why not? So we can set one down here by the beach. I'll just go move that down a little bit. That could be F9. So we can see everything from here. We'll get additional window open for what we need. I don't think this D-Rat and ideas are set up for this. So again, it's been quite a while since we played this airport. So that's going to be that. We'll get the ideas open as well. And then what we'll do is, I'll just leave it like that. Actually, we can see everything from there, so it's all good. Now I'll get TS3 Assistant, and then we should be able to see everything else as needed. So yeah, this is F8. So got everything that we can see. It's a little bit of a smaller airport anyway, so we'll get straight into it, see what local traffic we get. I don't have my iPad open with remembering the yeah, I do have my iPad remembering what the commands are. It's been that long since we played it. Windward 2581, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10. Windward 2581.
I'll shoot from down the beach here.
Juliana ground, Sint Maarten 136 with information Foxtrot. Ready to start.
Sint Maarten 136 approved, expect runway 10.
Approved, expect runway 10. Sint Maarten 136.
I don't think he is the we'll probably be able to see on the strips, but I don't think I've got the strips set up on the camera by the looks of it. So it doesn't show them all on there, but on Yeah, so we do have a Piper 3-1 going on traffic circuits in about 3 minutes. So at least it gives us one to look at. But yeah, there should be a little bit of geo traffic and then the rest of it just is what it is. But it'll be nice to come back here. Again, it's quite a nice scenery in terms of the airport. Something a little bit different. Nothing too crazy in terms of volume, but obviously yeah, from like obviously the movements and stuff like that, it's quite cool. We do get a nice view out from over here as
Juliana
well.
ground, Sint Maarten 136 ready to taxi.
Yeah, you do get the nice terminal here with pretty well detailed terminal to be fair. Sint Maarten 136 runway 10 at Bravo via Alpha Alpha.
Runway 10 at Bravo via Alpha, Alpha, Sint Maarten 136.
Juliana ground.
Sint Maarten
wind
136
12581
runway
ready
10
to
at
taxi.
Bravo via Charlie Bravo.
Runway 10 at
Yeah,
Bravo
actually take
via
Bravo,
Charlie,
yeah.
Bravo, Sint Maarten 136.
Sint Maarten 136 runway 10 at Charlie via Charlie. We can get him off at Charlie, he doesn't need to
Runway
use
10
that.
at Charlie via Charlie, Sint Maarten 136.
Runway 2581, runway 10 at Bravo via Alpha Echo, Charlie, Bravo.
Runway 10 at Bravo via Alpha, Echo, Charlie, Bravo,
Ah, I don't
wind
like that.
2581.
Runway 2581, runway 10 at Bravo via Charlie, Bravo. Sint Maarten 136, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway 10 at Bravo via Charlie, Bravo, wind 2581.
Runway 10 cleared for immediate takeoff, Sint Maarten 136.
So that's a little bit of a cool one there. Yeah, we
Juliana
generally have
ground,
like
wind
4 gets
2581. We
here.
request
So
a more logical routing.
2 Americans, which should probably come from wherever. France probably come from Paris, and then Delta from somewhere in there. And then we do have a JetBlue as well. So generally mainly your American carriers bringing you down to Sint Maarten here. And then you generally get an Air France and a KLM, I think. KLM used to send the 747s here. We'll have to make a custom schedule at some point and bring a 747 from KLM in.
Juliana ground, November 216 Alpha Tango with information Foxtrot, ready to start.
In terms of traffic, I think we'll probably send them on right circuits. So yeah. November 26, correction. November 216 Alpha Tango, approved, expect runway 10. So the command will be
Expect runway 10,
runway 10
November
cleared for
216 Alpha
takeoff and
Tango.
make left traffic. And I should do that, and then it'll be report. I think it's report. I didn't remember because I have them. I've had some training as well, which is obviously different commands to what the game uses. Sint Maarten 136, contact departure. Runway 2581, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Departure on 128.905, Sint Maarten 136. Good day.
Runway 10 cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Windward 2581.
Juliana Tower, windward 5652 on final 10.
Report turning to 360, mate. Depends what he's actually doing. Don't know whether it actually tells us.
Juliana ground, November 216 Alpha Tango ready to taxi.
November 216 Alpha Tango, runway 10 via Alpha. November 216 Alpha Tango, runway 10 via Alpha.
Runway 10 via Alpha. November 216 Alpha Tango.
Windward 6047, pushback approved. Expect runway 10. Windward 6047 approved. Expect runway 10.
Negative. I don't need pushback truck. Just approve. Windward 6047.
November 216 Alpha Tango, runway 10 cleared for takeoff. Make right traffic.
Approved. Expect runway 10. Windward 6047.
Runway 10 cleared for takeoff. Make right traffic. November 216 Alpha
So we
Tango.
should make right traffic, and we shouldn't need to do anything with him unless we want to extend or bring him in. Probably rather
Scan the
just make
ground.
him do
Windward
360s.
6047 with information. Foxtrot. Ready to start.
If we want him to make the turn, we make the turn. We can get him to make the turn early, which we probably won't be doing right now because we do have traffic on approach. Can say straighten approach, which will send him straight to final as well. But obviously we don't. Well, we probably can do that, but got to keep him behind this traffic. So we'll just see how they do.
Scan the ground. Windward 6047 ready to taxi.
Windward 6047, runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Sending down for him.
Runway 10 via Charlie Alpha. Windward 6047.
So here we go, our departure. Again, I didn't want to bring too much VFR in, I just wanted to have another quick go at it. There are some commands which I can't remember massively how we actually do it. But ever since obviously doing tower training for VATSIM, that kind of helped how VFR works. It's just that the commands are slightly different. So, normally we get them to report downwind if it was anything like VATSIM or anything, but they should just fly the traffic with the way the game works. So they should just make the right turn and then come back in, and then I can get them to do a straight in approach or report turning base, or get them to do a 360. Yeah, expect runways, report shutting down, continue is fine. Enter downwinds, anything like that, close traffic approved. I don't know. So he's going to go and fly that approach to the right now. And then we'll see how far out he goes. Before he should start making his right turn. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry, that's the windward. So this is... I'm looking at the wrong aircraft. So he's not going to arrive at right. He should be turning right.
Julie Underground, American 90889 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
November 216 Alpha Tango. Join right downwind. November 216 Alpha Tango, enter right downwind. Runway 10.
Negative. Unknown command. November 216 Alpha Tango.
American 90889 pushback approved. Expect runway 10. Windward 5652, runway 10 clear to land. Exit taxiway Echo.
Turn downwind. Runway 10.
Downwind?
November 216
That's
Alpha Tango.
the one, isn't it?
Pushback approved. Expect runway 10. American 90889.
Runway 10, clear to land. Exit at taxiway Echo. Windward 5652.
So we'll see how far out he actually goes, but we can just get him to. I don't know why he didn't just fly the traffic anyway. No, we're probably not going to need to get him to extend. So the way the things go is it's upwind, downwind, crosswind, and then up, down, up, cross, down. I can't even remember myself now. But he's going on the down. So the easiest one is the downwind's flying opposite direction. So he's going to go and fly the downwind, which is coming down. The base leg is coming across, and then you've got the final leg, which is when they want to approach. November 216 Alpha Tango, straight in approach.
Negative. Part missing. November 216 Alpha Tango.
November 216 Alpha Tango, runway 10, straight in approach.
Negative. Part missing. November 216 Alpha Tango.
216 Alpha Tango, straight in approach, report turning base. November 216 Alpha Tango, straight in approach, report turning base.
Negative. Part missing. November 216 Alpha Tango.
That one doesn't work. November 216 Alpha Tango, turn. November 216 Alpha Tango, enter base, runway 10. Oh. November 216 Alpha Tango, enter base leg, runway 10. I don't know how you actually.
Negative. Unknown command. November 216
right.
Alpha Tango.
November 216 Alpha Tango, enter right base, runway 10. Come on. November 216 Alpha Tango, enter final, runway 10.
Command requirement missing. November 216 Alpha Tango. Enter final runway 10. November 216 Alpha Tango.
Because then now he should start turning
ground.
from
American 90889 ready to taxi.
American 90889, runway 10 via Alpha.
Runway 10 via Alpha.
I don't know what
American
he's actually
90889.
doing, that's the question.
Juliana ground. Blackfin 6852 with information Foxtrot. Ready to start.
I just need to check what he's
Juliana
actually
Tower.
doing.
November 216 Alpha Tango is on final.
I don't know how I know what he's actually doing. November 216 Alpha Tango, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10 clear to land. November 216 Alpha Tango.
November 216 Alpha Tango, exit at taxiway Bravo.
Negative. Unable to land to this runway. The runway is too short for landing.
Maybe they're not
November
doing
216 Alpha Tango.
they're not doing any touch and goes or anything. Windward 6047, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Windward 6047.
Windward 5652, taxi to the ramp. Taxi 6852, approved, expect runway 10.
Taxi to ramp. Windward 5652.
He's just absolutely blitzed it off at Charlie. November 216 Alpha Tango, taxi to ramp via Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. November 216 Alpha
Windward
Tango.
6047, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 90889, runway 10 at Alpha 1. Can he take Alpha 1?
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching
Remember,
altitude 1000. Contact departure. Windward
American
6047.
90889, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10 at Alpha 1. American 90889.
I'm hoping we do get
Runway
another
10,
VFR out.
line up and
There
wait.
should be some VFR that does a
American
circuit.
90889.
I mean, he did one circuit and then came back round, but I was hoping he'll get some touch and goes and stuff, but never mind. American 90889, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10 cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
Again,
contact
it's not going to be a
departure.
crazy
American
schedule or anything like
90889.
that. This is more just having a little bit of fun with a smaller airport. We've had one traffic pattern, got a little American out
Juliana
over in
ground.
France and
Blackfin
stuff.
6852 ready to taxi.
Blackfin 6852, runway 10 at Charlie.
Runway 10 at Charlie. Blackfin 6852.
Juliana Tower, Seabart 766 on final 10.
Blacksea 6852, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Blackfin
There goes
6852.
our American, off to Miami. November 216 Alpha Tango, report shutting down.
Will report shutting down. November 216 Alpha Tango. Julie Underground, November 216 Alpha Tango shutting down.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Seabite 6852, runway 10, cleared. That's Seabite, that's Black Sea.
Runway 10, clear to land.
Back fin
Seabird
6752.
766.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. That's
Runway
Seabite.
10, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Blackfin 6852.
Now we've just got to wait for the next ones. So we've got another departure in around a minute. We'll speed this up a little bit, just so that you can actually see stuff going on. There's no point in us just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. So he'll go, next one will come in. I do have Golf 1 and Golf 2 over here, which is like a little bit of a turnaround area. There is aircraft there actually at Golf 1, Golf 2. But there is the end turn circle and middle turn circle, which you do have at this airport, which you can use for when they backtrack. But we only need that if we get a heavy aircraft. We'll speed up a little bit more just because traffic isn't really moving.
Julie Underground, Velodo 2802 with information, Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Velodo 2802, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10.
We have another GA departure,
2802.
and then we have a Bombardier Challenger, and another Windward after that. Will be coming in the next few minutes. I'll speed up to 2 times for now. Moving along. Arrivals wise, not really too much on arrivals. Is there? We have one which is late. Next. I mean, there's a JetBlue scheduled, and another one was scheduled which should have landed like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, maybe they'll all just get delayed because of the GA traffic. Well, the smaller jets that come in
Julie
here.
Underground, Velodo 2802 ready to taxi.
So 2802, runway 10, Alpha 1 via Alpha.
Runway 10 at Alpha 1 via Alpha, Velodo 2802.
This guy's going somewhere else.
Juliana
Hotel
Ground,
Kilo
Hotel
Foxtrot Sierra Golf.
with information, Foxtrot. Ready to start.
Approved. Expect runway 10.
Approved, expect runway 10. Hotel Kilo Foxtrot Sierra Golf.
So that's a pretty cool airplane. Alright, so what time the Air France goes? Let's look at that. The Air France leaves at 41. Uses at 330-200. The other American leaves at 42. And the JetBlue leaves. Delta doesn't leave until 49. So yeah, they are kind of waiting towards the end. If he comes off at Charlie again, this is crazy because he's just going to skid right across. Yep, get ready. Skid right across again. Oh no, he actually takes it on the thing. Velodo 2802, runway 10, line up and wait. Seabird 766, taxi to ramp via Echo Foxtrot. I didn't realise there was another airplane.
Line up and wait. Velodo 2802.
That's an interesting one. I didn't even know
Taxi
that
to
was
ramp
there.
via Echo, Foxtrot. Seabird 766.
Seabird 766, cross runway 10.
Cross runway 10.
There's a
Seabird
JetBlue coming in
766.
on the arrival. He's probably late because we have to
Juliana
wait for us to
Ground,
get the American.
Hotel Kilo Foxtrot Sierra Golf ready to taxi.
Hotel Kilo Foxtrot Sierra Golf, runway 10 via Alpha.
Runway 10 via Alpha.
Come on, dude.
Hotel
Get
Kilo
a shift
Foxtrot
on.
Sierra Golf.
Walking in this random apron. Should have probably checked before he landed, but it's fine. I'm gonna look over here as well. You can actually get a really good view here of him spooling up. The next one is ready to go. And so you get softer runway. I'm guessing the JetBlue won't be able to exit at Echo, so he'll probably take that middle turn circle. Was that Iconic? Iconic 9730 approved, expect runway 10. Iconic 9730 pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Negative. Me pushback truck. Iconic 9730. Pushback approved. Expect runway 10. Iconic 9730.
Juliana Tower, JetBlue 1200 on 510.
Iconic, no. Piloto 2802, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. We listen to this now.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Piloto 2802.
Can't wait for the 330 to come out. We'll definitely position ourselves here.
Juliana ground, windward 4355 with information Foxtrot, ready to start.
Windward 4355 approved, expect runway 10. Hotel Kilo Foxtrot Sierra Golf, runway 10, line up and wait.
Approved, expect runway 10, windward 4355.
So great view in it. We'll have a quick look at the JetBlue when it lands as well. A lot of traffic in the sea today. This guy is going to Cali. Hotel Kilo Foxtrot Sierra Golf, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. And then moving.
10. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Hotel Kilo Foxtrot Sierra Golf.
Iconic 9730, runway 10 via Alpha Alpha.
Runway 10 via Alpha.
Beautiful
Alpha.
sound.
Iconic 9730.
Beautiful sound.
Iconic 9730 ready to taxi.
Iconic's coming out. Yeah, cool little airport this. I think it was a free upgrade as well, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. Was it in Tower Places 6? In 5, sorry. Can't remember. Windward 4355, runway 10 at Bravo via Charlie.
Runway 10 at Bravo, via Charlie, windward 4355.
JetBlue 1200, runway 10, clear to land. So he's coming into one of these stands. Yeah, so we do have these extra stands here, which we can park traffic in. Here's the, well, we have another big stand there actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 big stands, but that doesn't have a jet bridge connected to it. You'd expect like a 7.4 or a 330 to always park on one of them stands with the jet bridge.
Juliana Tower, windward 9887 on final 10.
New traffic coming in now. Again, we'll probably play this again at some point and put a lot of VFR traffic in it. I do want to play it again at some point. But for now, it's more just visiting the airport again, just having a quick look around. So a couple of VFR in just to see how we could deal with it, but more just a chill session this really rather than anything. Then if we do get any gaps where there isn't anything, we'll just put it on like 2 or 4 times and just speed things up a little bit. But yeah, for now obviously we'll keep things flowing. I mean, we've been playing for like 20 something minutes already, which is pretty good. Let me know what you guys think as well in the comments. If you do want to see more VFR, or if you don't want to see any VFR, then please do let me know. I've done a couple of special videos with VFI stuff in the past. It's not my favourite. I do prefer playing a lot with busier schedules and kind of like your medium to big size airports, having your heavies, custom schedules, custom scenarios, things like that. Always good to get new airports. I don't really like them where they're too quiet, because you're not really challenging yourself, you know. Sometimes it's good to have a chill one, so like this is quite a good session because it's a bit more of a chilled one. But I do prefer giving myself a challenge with the bigger airports and seeing how we get on. But yeah, if you've got any kind of feedback of what you do prefer to see, do you prefer seeing these bit more chilled sessions? If you want to see shorter videos for maybe like 30-40 minutes of some of these airports. If you do like the hour, I generally aim for about an hour and 15 worth of playing at like a busy airport. Either that style, if you want to see any more custom schedules, any custom scenarios, if you have any suggestions, then yeah, please do let me know. I do try and mix it up a little bit on the channel, so then we've got a bit of everything in there. I don't want to just keep playing the same things over and over again. But yeah, always happy to try new stuff. Just enjoy playing the game really, so it's quite a cool one. In terms of this, we'll see where the JetBlue goes. He should go to the middle turn cycle. We'll probably get the windward out in between. We should probably get the iconic catch out. We should have enough time there, so it just depends on this backtrack. So we'll see if he goes right to the end or if he goes to the middle. He's probably going to go right to the end because he is a 321. So obviously dependent on the backtrack time, depending on whether we can get this departure out or not. To try and speed things up, we will bring him off at Echo. Yeah, he's not going to make the middle turn circle by the looks of it, so he's going to go right down to the end. From here. And what he should do is take the end turn circle, which is to the left. A little bridge there, isn't it? So you check that. We'll taxi via runway 28, and then via Echo. JetBlue 1200, taxi to terminal via runway 28, Charlie. Is that going to be via Charlie, actually? Just won't get another departure out.
Runway 28, Charlie. JetBlue 1200.
Do the spinny round. Here we go. That's what I don't like, because they're going to stop because that's the end, and then it's like that bit isn't part of the runway, even though it is. So then they're going to stop and then they'll enter. Whereas in real life, they'll just spin round as quick as they can, bomb it down the runway, all the way back down to Charlie. And then,
on the tower, Sint Maarten 9808 on final 10.
yeah, the boys are going to have to wait a second just while we get these arrivals in. The windward shouldn't be too bad because he'll come off at Echo, so we're not going to have to backtrack. But we'll follow this JetBlue down to Charlie, and then we'll get the windward in, and then get the windward out. I think. Oh, get the iconic out, and then the other wind. So yeah, let's follow him down here. And when you're down here.
Juliana ground, executive 8063 with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
ExecJet 8063, push back approved, expect runway 10.
Push back approved, expect runway 10. ExecJet 8063.
Nice view of the JetBlue taxiing down the runway here. I mean, they do go quicker than this in real life, I think. Like, he's probably going 20 knots or so. I think they do like 40-50 knots, I think, sometimes on taxi. Don't pull me out on that. But sometimes they do taxi quite quickly.
Juliana
Down
ground,
at the
windward
runway.
4518 with information Foxtrot, ready to start.
Windward 4518 approved, expect runway 10.
Approved, expect runway 10. Windward 4518.
JetBlue is going to come in here. Windward 90887, runway 10, clear to land, exit taxiway Echo.
Runway 10, cleared to land, exit to taxiway Echo, windward 90887.
And the JetBlue comes down here. So when you do use the other runway, obviously
Juliana
departures have got to go and
Victor
spin around.
Papa 18 Romeo with information Foxtrot, ready to start.
Where are you going then?
Juliana
Victor Papa 18 Romeo
windward
approved, expect runway 10.
ready to taxi.
Runway 4518, runway 10 at Bravo via Charlie. Runway 4518, runway 10 at Bravo via Charlie.
Approved, expect runway 10. Victor Papa 18 Romeo.
I need to get him moving,
Runway
just
10,
because
Bravo, Charlie. Windward 4518.
Come on, Windward 4518, hurry up.
Runway 10. at
Windward
Bravo.
4518,
Charlie.
runway 10 at
Windward
Bravo via
4518.
Charlie. Exit Jetty 063, runway 10 via Charlie.
Runway 10 at Bravo via Charlie. Windward 4518.
A little bit busier here.
Runway
A bit of a
10,
queue of departures.
Exec Jet 8063. Juliana ground. Exec Jet 8063 ready to taxi.
Probably could have got a departure out there, to be honest.
Victor Papa 18 Romeo ready to taxi.
Because these do not come in quick. Victor Papa 18 Romeo, runway 10 via Alpha. Sint Maarten 3894, approved, expect runway 10.
Runway 10 via Alpha. Victor Papa 18 Romeo.
Approved, expect runway 10.
Victor Papa 18 Romeo, runway 10.
Runway 10. Victor Papa 18 Romeo.
Bit of a queue on departure.
Juliana Grand. Windward 4518 to request a more logical routing.
Request whatever you want, you're not getting it.
Juliana ground. St. Maarten 389 report with information flash drive. Ready to start.
Probably have to get 2 departures out here, I think. The sky is coming in very, very slow. Have a quick look from here. Ready for Iconic 9730, runway 10, line up and wet.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Iconic 9730.
Runway 4355, runway 10, line up and wet.
Runway 10.
Sint Maarten 3894, runway 10 at Charlie. Windward 9887, taxi to ramp.
Runway 10 at Charlie. St. Maarten 389 report.
Windward 4355, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Taxi to ramp. Windward 9887.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Windward 4355.
Sint Maarten 9808, runway 10, continue approach.
Runway 10, Roger. St. Maarten 9808.
Sint Maarten.
Juliana ground. St. Maarten 389 report ready to taxi.
Quite a few exec jets and stuff, probably understandable with people going on holiday and stuff like that around here. Probably what does it. Iconic 9730, runway 10, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Iconic 9730.
Probably sent him a little bit early, but we're good. We could have got another departure out if we had something, but with that being a Bombardier, I don't really want to send him and then one of these smaller jets out past it. Look how quick he's climbing compared to the Windward though. They're just absolutely go them things. He's at 1000 already. That just absolutely climbs to that thing. Again, in real life, they'll kind of take a left and a right here, whereas the game it just kind of goes. Sint Maarten 9808, runway 10, clear to land, exit taxiway Delta.
Runway 10, clear to land. Exit at taxiway Delta. St. Maarten 9808.
Sint Maarten. There's just 2 A's, it doesn't like it. But they definitely have separation even though it shows them next to each other. He's at 4000, he's at 1500. They do take a while to come in these. He's only doing 84 knots. And yeah, front is pinging on my screen, so he'll be going in a few minutes. You can see them doors close in a couple of minutes time probably. Yeah, still got the jet bridge on, but yeah, the doors should be getting closed very soon. I mean, he's got the jet bridge. Not very good. It's not, it's not connected to the plane. So you're gonna have to jump. Quick look at this one landing then. It's still at 200 feet. Taking his time. Probably do still have a backlog of arrivals at this rate, because yeah, there's like 5 late aircraft, because of obviously the smaller planes that do come in. But still, nevertheless, it is quite a cool one. Victor Papa 18 Romeo, runway 18. Not 18. Victor Papa 18 Romeo, runway 10, line up and wait.
Negative. Unknown command. Victor Papa 18 Romeo. Runway 10. Line up and wait. Victor Papa 18 Romeo.
Sint Maarten 3894, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10. Line up and wait. Sint Maarten 3894.
Sint Maarten 9808, taxi to ramp. Sint Maarten 3894, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Taxi to ramp. Sint Maarten 9808.
Runway 10. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
I think our departures for VFR are probably, that's it. Just because the one that I had at the start, because I think the other one I put in wasn't able to do it because of the aircraft type. But it is what it is. It's mainly just more test, so doesn't matter too much. We still have a nice heavy aircraft going. Oh no, wait there. Sorry, no, we have one more. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, which is gonna go out in about a minute's time. Victor Papa 18 Romeo, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On
Windward
reaching
4518, runway 10, line up and
contact
wait.
departure. Victor Papa 18 Romeo.
He's still way out, he's only doing 90 knots,
Line
so
up and wait. Windward 4518.
this thing's just gonna go again. These ones climb a little bit quicker by the looks of it. Let him get to well, 300-400 feet maybe, and then we'll send him. He's doing 130. These guys score anyway. Windward 4518, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Windward 4518.
I'll probably play up until this delta goes, and then we'll leave it there. I think about 10-15 minutes, an hour. Pretty much what we wanted to do. Yeah, it's going to be light traffic again. Windward 9702, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Windward 9702.
He's going, Windward is next to leave there, and then he's here.
Juliana ground. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee with information Foxtrot. Ready to start.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, close traffic approved. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, close traffic approved. Nope. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, approved, expect runway 10.
Command round start. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee. Negative. I'm on the ground. Command requirement missing. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee. Approved. Expect runway 10.
Do you give that the takeoff? I'm not
Papa
sure.
Kilo 2 Yankee.
Again, I'll have to kind of re-watch some of the YouTube videos of how to do this stuff. It's been a long time since I did VFR stuff. I can understand the strict, like the report turning enter left, enter right. But yeah, it's you should be fine for now.
Julian ground, Air France 6013 heavy with information Foxtrot, requesting push and start.
Air France 6013 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Is that J063, runway 10, gonna permit. And wind 9702, exit at taxiway Echo.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Executive 8063.
Exit at taxiway Echo. Windward 9702.
Take him off at Echo because that's the easiest way. If he wants to slow down, that is. Yep. Windward 9702, taxi to the ramp. Ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Windward 9702.
Is that Jet 8063, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Executive 8063.
Sint Maarten 9858 approved, expect runway 10.
Approved, expect runway 10, Sint Maarten 9858.
Juliana ground.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, runway 10.
Runway 10. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee.
I forgot the right course traffic approved, that's why it wasn't working. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, right course traffic approved.
Command requirement missing. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Right course traffic approved. No.
Julian ground, Air France 6013 heavy ready to taxi.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Make right traffic. No.
Julie on the ground, Sint Maarten 9858 with information Foxtrot, ready to start.
I need to listen.
Julia on the ground. American 869 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Make right traffic.
Runway 10. Clear for takeoff. Make right traffic. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee.
Air France 6013 heavy, runway 10. Sint Maarten 9858, runway 10 at Charlie.
Runway 10, Air France 6013 heavy. Runway 10 at Charlie, Sint Maarten 9858. Julie on the ground, Sint Maarten 9858 ready to taxi.
Juliana Tower. Windward 8857 on final 10.
American 869, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 10.
Okay, we got this guy on
American
right
869.
traffic. Windward 3326 approved, expect runway 10.
Approved, expect runway 10. Windward 3326.
We do have the Delta going in about 5 minutes as well. Sint Maarten 9858, runway 10, gonna permit. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, enter right downwind, runway 10.
Runway 10, line up and clear, Sint Maarten 9858.
Entering right downwind.
Sint Maarten 9858, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
So he's not going to be cautious on arrival because he does still have his tag. So, let's have a look at what he's going to be doing. Victor Papa, let's just get rid of all these a second.
Julia on the ground. Windward 3326 with information Foxtrot. Ready to start.
Doesn't actually stay, does it? Air France 6013 heavy, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up
Victor
and
Papa
wait.
Kilo 2
Air
Yankee,
France
report
6013 heavy.
base. No.
Our speed is 132 knots.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, report turning base.
Roger. Victor Papa Kilo 2
Air France 6013 Heavy, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Air France 6013
American
Heavy.
869, runway 10, line up and wait. No. American 869, runway 10. Windward 3326, runway 10 at Bravo.
Runway 10, line up and wait. American 869er. Runway 10, American 869er.
Runway 10 at Bravo. Windward
Victor Papa
3326.
Kilo to Yankee. One second.
Julia on the ground. American 869er.
Victor Papa Kilo
ready
to
for
Yankee, make right 360 for spacing.
Make right 360 for spacing. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee.
Let's see how far he actually comes in. There goes our Air France. A lovely A330 takeoff using all the runway there. Windward 8857, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Windward 8857.
He is making a right, but he's just coming very, very close to this guy, by the looks of it. No, he's not too bad actually. He's staying out of it. We'll get the American out and then we'll get Victor Papa to enter final. If the American 869 at runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. That's because I told him to line up and wait by accident before.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. American 869er.
Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee, enter right downwind, runway 10.
Entering right downwind. Runway 10. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee.
Get him on the downwind leg. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee, enter final runway 10. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee, enter final runway 10.
Negative. In on this runway. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee.
Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee, enter right base, runway 10.
Entering right base. Runway 10. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee.
Don't go that far out though. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee, enter final runway 10.
Negative. In on this runway. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee.
You do what you want. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee, straight in approach, runway 10.
Negative. Tower. We are unable to make a straight in approach from this position. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee.
Remember, you can't get him to enter final. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee, report turning base.
Roger. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee.
Julie on the ground. Windward 3129 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
You're gonna have to wait just because we've got an arrival. Victor Papa Kilo to Yankee, enter final runway 10.
Negative. In on this runway. Victor Papa Kilo
He's
to
already
Yankee.
gonna enter final. Windward 8857, taxi to ramp. Delta 1301, pushback approved, expect runway 10. Windward 3326, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Taxi to ramp. Windward 8857.
Pushback approved.
Windward
Expect
3129, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Delta
Should be starting to turn base now.
Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Windward
Yeah, he's on
3326.
base, he's turning final, I think.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 10.
I don't know why they go so far out. They should never be that far out. They should be turning in like Yeah.
Juliana ground, Delta 1301 with information Foxtrot.
It's turning base.
Requesting
It's
push
turning
and
final,
start.
so it's fine. I just still don't know what traffic pattern he's on. It must be on. It must be an arrival. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee runway 10 clear to land.
Runway 10.
He's on stop and goes, I think.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee. Juliana Tower. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee is on final.
Ah. It's a bit of a weird pushback, but fine.
Juliana ground, windward 3147 with information Foxtrot. Requesting push and start.
Windward 3147 pushback approved. Expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10. Windward 3147.
I think he just 2 stop and goes and then just
Juliana
have to wait
ground,
for him to do
windward
that.
3129 are ready to taxi.
Runway 3129 runway 10 at Bravo.
Runway 10.
Runway 3129 runway 10 at Charlie. Delta 1301 runway 10.
Runway 10 at Charlie. Windward 3129. Runway 10. Delta 1301. Juliana ground. Delta 1301 ready to taxi.
Send him straight on right, downwind as soon as this took off. He is on final, so that's good. Do you have another aircraft on its way in? Is a Star ATR. Yeah, we'll get these kind of 3 out. We'll get this guy moving for the air stuff. Arrivals have been a little bit quiet. There is a lot of delayed arrivals, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 delayed arrivals by the looks of it. One of them is an Air France A330.
Windward 3147 ready to taxi.
Windward 3147, runway 10 at Charlie.
Runway 10 at Charlie. Windward 3147.
Try and get Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee back around before the next one comes in. Yeah, they do kind of go quite far out for the base and final legs, which they don't need to really. They should be able to come in quite soon. Like, well, quite close to the airport, because he really didn't need a 5-mile final. He only needs like a 2-mile final. What should happen is he should stop about here, and then we should be able to take him back off again. That's if he doesn't want to stop, that is. Never mind, we'll just skid right across the grass. Yeah, no worries, mate. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee taxi to ramp. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee. Taxi to ramp. Maybe it's just an arrival.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee.
Runway 3129 runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I think they brought this airport for that.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Windward 3129.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee taxi to the ramp via Alpha.
Taxi to ramp.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee runway 10.
On arrival. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee taxi to terminal. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee taxi to terminal. Windward 3147 runway 10, line up and wait. We'll get these 3 out and call it there anyway. Delta 1301 runway 10, line up and wait. We've got to end with this Delta 757, I think.
Windward 3147.
We'll leave that guy over
Runway
there.
10, line up and wait. Delta 130.
Yeah, Arrival's been a bit on the quiet side again. This is what happens when you bring smaller planes and some GA stuff into there. It just kind of messes your arrivals up a little bit. We'll definitely get GA stuff back in again at some point. Maybe at like a bit of a bigger airport. Not not too big of an airport. I said we played it at, what was it? Is it St Thomas, I think, the other one?
Juliana ground. Victor Depart Yankee November Yankee with information.
But yeah,
Foxtrot. Ready to
we
start.
did a massive one at Salt Lake when it first came out to kind of showcase it to you guys. So maybe we'll do something like that again at some point in the near future.
Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, are you sure this is
Windward
the most logical
3147, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Victor Papa, Kilo 2 Yankee. Taxi to apron. No, doesn't like it.
Runway 10, clear for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure, windward 3147.
Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, taxi to ramp via Bravo. No.
Taxi to apron. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee.
He's not a
Taxi
local
to
traffic, is he?
Bravo. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee.
No, he is just a departure. Delta 1301, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Let the data roll and then we will end the video. I mean, it's been an hour-ish anyway, so kind of is what we were looking to do. Nice 757 to end the video.
Juliana ground. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, we request a more logical routing. Juliana ground. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, we request a more logical routing. Juliana ground. Victor Papa Kilo 2 Yankee, are you sure this is the most logical routing?
I am, but you don't want to take it, so you can just wait. We're going to use a majority of this runway, which is beautiful for a 7.5. Okay, we'll leave that there. Yeah, I mean, we played for pretty much an hour. I think just under an hour there. To say we played an hour, it didn't feel like an hour. It was quite a chilled session. Just moving a few aircraft in and out. Arrivals were a little bit slow. We had a little bit of GA there. And VFR traffic just to make things a little bit more interesting. Yeah, just wanted to get back to this airport, kind of showcase the nice scenery around it, what we can do. I'll play this again at some point, but we'll use runway 28. I don't think it gets used too much in real life. Majority of the time they are using runway 10, mainly down to the winds, I think. I don't think the winds drastically change, which is why the airport is built like this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the airport and schedule. Let me know again, as I said, if you do want to see any VFR or anything like that, or if you don't want to see any, it'd be good just to get your feedback, just so I can kind of know what to do in future videos. Do you like me doing any of these smaller airports every so often, just to quickly have a look around them, or would you just prefer to keep kind of the heavy ones and the bigger airports all the time? But yeah, just try and mix it up a little bit, so any feedback and suggestions is much appreciated. As always, if you do like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. It just helped me grow the channel. And if you do have any questions at all around this video or any of my others, you can drop them in the comments or just reach out to me directly or in my Discord server, which is linked in the description. But for now, thanks so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.